Trying to think of a funny way to introduce this episode, but I can't think of one, so let's just dive right in, shall we? Ha 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 ha. How about that weather, huh? Ha 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 ha. Sorry, I'm peel back the curtain for you. I'm recording these first few episodes in a batch, and this is recorded on the same day that I mentioned before. It's going to be like 110 degrees outside today. It's not a pleasant thought. It's still relatively early in the day, so it's not quite that hot yet, but I have a feeling it's going to get pretty bad. So, let's go to the merchant because I don't really need to go to the doctor for anything. Let's see what this guy has. Oh, a skeleton dog and a poison dart. I'm not even going to hesitate. I'm buying both of those. Skeleton dog is a really good, he's good. He's a good dog. And poison dart's a good trap. So, cool. We actually have 2 traps that cause damage now. Now, I need to decide, what do we want to do here? Do I want to work out? Not really. Just like in real life. I don't really want to work out. Or we can go back to the merchant. I don't really want to spend all my money just yet. So let's do an event and see what we can get here. You placed a bet on okay. So, oh, interesting. This is different from what it was before. Bull racing game during lunch. You came in first. Okay. And you win the jackpot. You could also use your winnings to throw a party for your employees. That's different. I don't remember seeing that before. It always used to just be, hooray, I won money. So it's either get 300 gold. Am I reading that right? Yeah, 300 gold. Or +1 motivation for all monsters. So, +1 motivation would be really nice. But I also like lots of money. Let me see here. Hold on. Oh, I can't see what's coming up next. I'm probably going to regret this, but let's just keep the money. I need the money right now. So let's see. So we have trainer, we have event. What do we have? Okay, then we're right up to another dungeon. Okay. Okay, who can I take out for now? Because I think, let's see, Skeleton Soldier probably needs to get some rest, so I will take him out and let's bring the skeleton dog in. Okay. Actually, this is a perfect time to level up the skeleton dog, because the dog by himself is not the best, but when you level him up to level 2, the dog gets +10 HP, +20 power. Am I reading that right? Yeah, +20 power. And a fantastic area attack that deals air damage and morale damage to the entire enemy party. So I think I'm going to do that. That is an almost guaranteed level up for me. And let's see. What else do I want to do here? I could level up the archer, because he is very weak. Frail, I guess I should say. And more HP is always nice. I think I might do that. Let's see, he gets +10. Ghost gets +20 HP. That's also really nice. Ice Skeleton gets +10. I was hoping for more than that. Okay. Let's level up the archer. And should I do one more? I do have enough money to go ahead and do one more without too much of a worry. Ooh, right. Succubus level up would be really good, I think. Just if for no other reason than the +20 HP for... that's 200 gold. You know what? I'm going to go for it. Okay. Save a little bit of money. And let's see. Do I want to go for a... Let's try a medium difficulty dungeon and see what happens. I imagine there will be lots of death on my team's part. But we'll see what happens. Maybe I can go for a morale victory. Oh, good. Another disciple. Does he... Okay, he doesn't have the thing that... The passives that they get are random, thankfully. So he didn't get the immune to demoralize thing, which is a relief. Let me check something real quick. Sorry. Just realized I needed to check one thing. Okay, good. OBS is not recording my voice. Again, I'll peel back the curtain here. The way that I record this stuff is I record the gameplay footage through OBS, and then record my microphone through Audacity, because I want to try and get separate voice and game audio, just so I can mess with the stuff if I have to later on. But sometimes in the past, I have accidentally recorded both, recorded my scintillating audio commentary through OBS, which I didn't mean to do. And I'm trying to make sure that I don't do that. So I didn't do it this time. Anyway, So this guy has plus 20 speed, which is also pretty bad. And then we have our first tier 2 hero, I guess. So the ninja is like the thug, but leveled up. So he does nature damage to the entire party. He deals 4 stacks of poison to the creature with the most things. And he has plus 15 to all resistances. That's going to make him incredibly difficult to kill. And we have another... Wow, what is with all these fast teams, man? We're like usually there's at least one hero that has like 25 speed, and they're just not getting it this time. It's rough. Okay. I just need to figure out what I want to do. Do I want to go for morale victory, or do I want to go for kills here? Because I could potentially go for morale victory against this... Well, I could just go for morale victories and just try. Hope it's going to work. So let me... She dodges the effects of the first trap. I can't forget that. So let's do Rallying Horn first. Oh, interesting. You see that I mentioned in a previous episode that the dungeon layouts do randomize, and it's random here because we're getting the trap last, which is not quite what I was hoping to have happen, but that's okay. We'll work with it. Okay. So I need to figure out what to do here. So it's ice damage to the front, nature damage to the area, and physical damage to the back. Okay. Who has good nature resist? Not you. Orc has really good nature resist. But he has decent ice resist. Dog has decent ice resist. No one else does. Okay, we're putting the orc in the front, I guess. Who has good physical? Just to deal with... Well, your armor's not terrible, actually. His armor is... Well, no, actually, Skeleton Dog has decent armor. That's a surprise. I always forget about that. Okay, we're putting a dog in the back. And let's see. He has okay ice resist. Or no, nature resist. Both of... Actually, no, I'm sorry. The problem for me is that I can't remember between the orc and the boar man which one has good resist for which. So, let's see. For good nature resist for the ninja, should we go skeleton archer? Or no, we can... Well, he doesn't have any nature resist, but he can do more morale damage. So let's bring skeleton magus in with us. And the spell, and then our next group of heroes. Okay, so Boarman is weak to nature, but it did offset him when I leveled him up. So it's not quite as bad as it could be. But it's going to be ice damage to the front. And his ice damage... Actually, his ice resist is pretty good. Yetigo, his nature resist is bad, though. Okay. This is a weird one of these things. I think I'm just still going to put the Boarman in the front, even though he's... Might not be the best option for this. But I'm going to run with it anyway. And I have to find someone who's going to be decent against physical damage. Ghost again, probably in the back. It's going to be... Wow, really? Ice Skeleton has armor, huh? Didn't know that. Okay. I think Ghost is going to go in the back again. And let's see. Do I want to do Ice Skeleton or Naga for this? I actually think the Naga did really well last time, so let's give it another shot. Let's try again. And then we got our second trap, which I might as well just do Bone Catapult on. Although maybe I should have probably reversed the traps now that I think about it, because if I had done Rallying Horn in front of me, then I think I would have gotten the 3 levels of the thing. We're enraged. Okay, let's just go all out with morale damage right now, because I don't think I have a better option here. No, dog, he died already. Poor dog. I'm actually kind of sad he died already. I wanted to use him for, you know, killing enemies. Don't die. Okay, good. Didn't die yet. Although he is frozen, which is not great, but we're doing a fair amount of morale damage, actually, to this team, so not terrible. And I'm not going to live through this. Yeah, we're dead here. He's not going to survive from the... Oh, no, he did. Nope. Never... Oh, he did. Good job, Orc. You barely tanked those hits. Nicely done, sir. 1 HP. Nice. All right, cool. Okay, since we're going to go for as much morale damage as possible, let's go ahead and do this intimidation so we can do... none of them are going to run away, but that's all right. They're all going to be terrified, which is great. Then we just have to hope that we can... Okay. So, let's just do the scare. Okay, that's a lot of morale damage there. I was just about to ask you not to die. Alright, fine. Okay, let's do the Frigid Glance, because that's going to do more morale damage overall. Good. Didn't die. Not yet, anyway. Gotta go for the stun. Got the stun. Alright, I'm happy with that. Okay, I'm not super happy that everyone died there. Good. Okay, I thought I actually got the scout to run away, but apparently I didn't. Okay, so this is real bad, obviously. Considering that, well, yeah. Okay, I got at least one of them to run away, so that's something. I don't think I've ever had it happen where the other heroes attack so quickly that I don't even get my big speech out beforehand. But that's okay. So we got him. So we can get a second rallying horn, or we can get a goblin drummer, or we can improve my armor by... Let's take the goblin drummer. I need creatures right now, since a bunch of them are very low on motivation right now. A bunch of them are going to have to get taken out and rested for a bit. So, cool. Made it through somehow. Don't quite know how, but we did. And I didn't check to see how much money we got. But we do have 300 gold right now. I think I'm going to hold off... I'm going to hold off on training for the moment, but I am... Let's upgrade our traps. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. So, traps obviously cost a fair amount of money to upgrade, but they get better, much like the creatures. So I can level up my circular saw, which will do 20 extra damage, which is nice. Rallying Horn will do extra morale damage. So will the... I've lost my mouse cursor. There it is. Haha! Or I can do the Bone Catapult, which also increases morale damage. Or I can do Poison Dart. I didn't actually show what the Poison Dart did before, did I? No, I didn't. So, Poison Dart does a crap load of nature damage and also poisons. That's not too bad, especially for the price. 150 gold is very low for that. So what I might do actually is just... These are both 150, right? Yeah. I'm going to have no money, unfortunately. But let's just go ahead and upgrade a couple traps, just for the heck of it. So now I can't do anything with money, unfortunately. But, plus side, we have 3 options to get money back. So I can either do a plunder, I can do a business trip, or I can do a siege, which I don't really want to do because I just upgraded my traps and the siege takes some traps away. So I'm not going to do that. Let's just go for another plunder. Okay, what do we have here? So we can do 35% chance one volunteers after 10 weeks, which isn't great. 84 to 120 gold is not great, and a 25% chance to find an artifact is also not great. 35% chance of volunteers after 3 weeks, you get 84 to 120 gold and a... So, this is the exact same... Oh no, I'm sorry, it's monster free versus artifact. It's almost the exact same reward, but a monster will only be out for 3 weeks instead of 10 weeks. Leaning towards that one. 5% chance when volunteers after 3 weeks, we get 60 to 84 gold. I'm going to go for this one. Hope I can get a monster free. It's only 20% chance, but I want to risk it. And I didn't see which monsters were available for plunder. Our Goblin Drummer, which we just got, is now out for this. But, oh, we got a Dark Magus. Okay. Sorry for whispering very loudly, but I like the Dark Magus a lot. He's going to make morale victories much easier. And we got 110 gold out of it, so that's not too bad. So we lost Goblin Drummer for this next dungeon, I think. But, you know what? We got a Dark Magus out of it. I am extremely happy. I wish I had the money to level him up immediately, but I don't. So, instead, I guess we're just going to go to the therapist. And we're going to cry it out. We're going to extend. Actually, this is perfect timing to get this because now everyone's going to get plus 2 motivation back. And that's worth it. It's definitely worth it. So, not going to do workout. Not going to do merchant because we only have 114 gold. That's not much. Let's do an event. And what do we have here? Okay. To go through with stock. Okay. During the cleaning, one of your found a strange object. Would you like to take it or auction it or gift it +1 level? Okay. That's weird. Cause okay, when I did this test recording, I actually did it yesterday for this. When I got this event, these didn't pop up last time. It just gave it the option that said take or refuse. So that's weird that it works now. I guess maybe the game might have updated or something. Anyway, so it's Scepter of Destiny. Monsters gain 1 random bonus at the start of each fight. So I can either take that and it will be in my inventory. I can sell it for 150 gold, or I can give it to the Yetigo and he'll get +1 level, which I think that's actually the best option here because the Yetigo is fairly expensive to upgrade and he'll get a little bit of extra. Yeah, let's give it to him. Give him +1 level. I like that as an option. That's really cool. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, Goblin Dharma's back. Okay. He didn't die for as long as I thought he did. Okay. Now I have to figure something out because let me quickly show you what Dark Magus can do. So Dark Magus, his main deal is that he does a whole bunch of morale damage. So I can either do an attack that deals air damage and morale, or I can do an area attack that does a bunch of morale damage and weakens enemies, which is super nice. It tires them out. It's really, really good. So I really want to take Dark Magus with me. I think, let's see, what do I want to do here? Let's swap Skeleton Soldier for Orc so I can get his motivation back up. Let's do the same thing with Skeleton Magus. Let's move, who do I want to move in there in place? I don't know. Dark Magus. That'll work for that group. And then, let's see, I can take Ghost out, get his motivation back. And I guess we'll put Goblin... let's put Goblin Drummer in there for the heck of it. I don't want to take Boarman out because I do need at least one other tank for the back team, just in case. I'd like to take the Gargoyle with me just because he can deal extra morale damage. But let's go with this team for now. Okay. That actually worked out decently well. Let's go. I should honestly be doing hard dungeons at this point just because I get more rewards, but there's also a much higher chance that my creatures are going to get knocked out, and I don't really want to do that every single time. Okay, so who do we have? We have, hey, there's the first time we've seen the Priestess. So finally we get a slow character to have to deal with. So she has low speed, but she has very high HP and very high morale, and she deals air damage to the front, and then she replaces one of her penalties with a bonus once, thankfully. So she's going to be a tough cookie to take down. And they also have the Imajagan. Oh, great. So this is like the Exile, but leveled up. I think it was Exile, because he can restore morale. I almost said mana. I don't know why. He also has a passive that causes armor break every time he hits. So he hits the back row with air damage, and he applies tired. This guy's going to be tough to kill. And we have an elf who's going to heal up the health. So no matter what happens, we're going to have people who are going to heal up. So I have to figure out what I want to do here. Okay. Who do I have in this team? I think do I still have the dog in this team? I do. Okay. All right. So the trap's going to be last. So I think what I will do... should I go for kills here? I might go for kills here. So let's do Circulars off first. I'm going to try to go for kills. I'm not going to guarantee it's going to work, but I might as well give it a try. So we're doing air damage to the front, air damage to the back, and ice damage to the entire team. Oh boy. Okay, what's your air resist? Not great, but not terrible. I'll put him in the front. And air damage to the back. Who can resist air? As much as I wanted to use Dark Magus here, I don't think I can. 25%, 50% air, really? Okay. I didn't realize that Skeleton Archer had such good resistances. He's still only level... No, he's level 2, never mind, I was going to say he's only level 1, but nope, I'm wrong. I really want to take Succubus, though, just because of her ability to spread all sorts of nastiness. She will hit all 3. Forgot to look at the rest of their speeds. 35, 65, 55. Okay, so she is faster than everybody. But also that would cause weakness, so... Okay. This dog has really bad air resist, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, hold on. New plan. Let's put the dog in here, and Succubus... Here we go. This might work. No idea if it will. Okay. So we're doing air damage to the front and the back. Okay, good. Boarman is super resistant to air, which is great. Who else? Does anyone else have good air resist? Well, actually, Goblin Drummer has very good air resist. And... Okay, let's do Goblin Drummer in the back. Because he can give 5 stacks of Enrage. Or I could put the Yetigo in the back. Because he has decent air resist and about twice as much HP as the Goblin Drummer. Let's try that. Yeah. Well, hold on a second. Let me... Oh, she's going to be resistant to ice. Maybe the Yetigo's not the best person to put in the back row, huh? Naga or Flame Eater, maybe? Flame Eater? No, maybe not. Well, they're going to have a lot of stacks of that on them. So, wait, hold on. Let me look at their fire resist. Oh, they're all weak to fire. Okay. Never mind. New plan. Flame Eater in the middle. Goblin Drummer in the back. Where did he go? There he is. He'll probably only last 1 turn, but that's okay. And we'll do Poison Dart, which isn't going to do a whole lot, but it'll do a decent amount of damage to whoever's in the front row at that time. We'll see. I would rather have a something like that deals damage to everybody, but it's okay. Oh, none of them have an attack that goes at the start. Cool. I didn't even realize that. Okay, so let's do a bite. And infection? Let's see. What's their nature resist? Really bad. Wow, they're all really weak to nature, huh? Except for the elf, but that's okay. Oh, they're all weak to fire, huh? Right? No. They are weak to fire. So it's 45 damage versus 30. You know what? I'm going to go for the... I don't normally do this, but let's go for the... Let's do that, because that's going to hit everybody for a whole lot of damage. And Succubus is probably... Okay, she's not quite dead. That's actually quite good. Okay, that's alright. Do that. Alright, she turned her bleed into a shell, which is not great, but that's fine. We'll work with it. Okay, still bleeding. That's fine. Let's see. So shell damage taken from attacks is reduced by 20%. Okay, that's not great, but let's just work with it. I probably should have gone for the poison at that point, honestly, but we're pretty much done here. Well, dog survived. Not this one, though, but... Oh, right, she heals. I forgot about that. Alright. Let's do this. Get the extra enrage going. Oh, they have... Oh, boy, this is not as good as I thought it was going to be. Okay. Let's actually... well, no, never mind. Well, no, sorry. I'm having a hard time deciding what to do here. Because all of my monsters do have... I thought they were going to have enrage, but maybe not. Did I mess that up somehow? The next group of monsters. Why do they... Oh, they do have it. Never mind. Okay. What I might do here, actually, is do Din just to get some extra levels of... some extra debuffs on the heroes, so that when my Flame Eater attacks, then the Persecution will do more damage. Yeah. That actually did quite well. Okay, you're fine. I'd like to think you're going to be okay. Good job. And that will... Okay, good. Oh, I thought that was going to kill her. I misread that completely. All right. Let's see. I don't really know if I want to... Well, let's see. Should I do War Drum? Let's do War Drum. So at least I have more stacks of Enrage, so he's going to die here. And then Persecution. Oh, we get even more stacks of Enrage because of the thing, don't we? Okay. So this is going to do a fair amount of damage, I think. Not going to... Oh, kill the elf, which is good. Boar man, maybe survive? Okay, good. He survived. That's going to get rid of the priestess. That's good. And now Flame Eater's going to die here, unfortunately. If I... Oh, he's going to die. Cool. We got him. All right. That worked out. A little bit, mostly. I mean, a bunch of them got injured, but that's okay. More artifacts, huh? Okay. Total of strength. Let's see. Monsters in a room get 2 random bonuses at the start of a fight if they all share the same type. That's something I never paid attention to when I played this game, was seeing like, oh, I'll make sure all the creatures are the same type. No, I never do that. Bewitching Glove. Demon's attacks apply. I can't read that. Burn. Okay. Or Miraculous Pill. I want to get another one of the... I want to get like a copy of one, because then I can level it up, I think. At least that's how it used to work. I don't know if it still works that way, but we'll see. Let's take the... How many stacks of it? Is it 3? That's a lot of stacks of burn. Sure, let's try that. I don't know which creatures are demons. I know there's a little icon that tells which one of these creatures are demons, but I never pay attention to that stuff. Maybe I should. Let me look and see which creatures are demons here. I imagine the skeleton is not. I imagine the goblin is not. I think it's a little... Where is that? I know there's like a little icon. Oh, there in the top left corner of their little thingy there. Dog is not. Okay, so Succubus is a demon, obviously. Dark Magus is a demon. I don't have a lot of... Oh, no. There's one. Flame Eater's a demon. Okay. Naga's a demon. I thought that would have been like a creature, but I guess not, like the orc or whatever. Skeleton Magus is not, obviously. Ghost is a demon. And Gargoyle is a demon. Okay. So I can work with that. So, what do we have here? I have not a lot of money, only 224 gold. So I can't afford a training course. And I don't really want to go to the merchant for anything, because I think I have enough creatures and enough traps for now. So let's do an event. Maybe I get some more money. Maybe not. Okay, so we get this thing that happens every so often. Okay, what do we have here? 2 of your employees have been caught red-handed, brawling like a couple of elves for a hairbrush. This okay, every time I get this event, one of these 2 creatures has no hair. Why do they need a hairbrush? Unless the Naga is stealing the hairbrush from the Succubus, because the Succubus, it looks like... I mean, would you even... I can't tell. Is their hair like actual fire? Because then the hairbrush, I'm pretty sure, would just burn up. I don't know. So will I be tough and sanction them for 5 weeks, or threaten them with a pay cut to be sure it won't happen again? You could always buy them a second hairbrush. Let's see. So if I offer them a second hairbrush, then they get +1 motivation, and I lose 100 gold. Or I could sanction them, so they basically be out of action for 5 weeks. I don't want to ignore this, because the last time I ignored this, spoiler alert, then the last time I ignored one of these and came up to another event, one of them ended up dead. And I don't want that to happen. So let's sanction them. It does mean they're going to be out for the next dungeon, but it's fine. Black market I don't really want to do, so that's just selling stuff that you don't need. I don't really feel like doing that, so no. Alright, what do we have here? R&D manager has developed a new trap. Ooh, okay. I think that's, what is that, the dart thing? Flying dagger, yeah. Okay, he wants to secretly sell it to you for a few gold. 75 gold is not that bad for a new trap. And flying dagger is like poison dart, but it just does physical damage, I think. Let me see. What is it? Yeah, it is. It's 30 physical damage and applies 3 stacks of bleed. That's pretty good. Okay. It does only hit the front row, though, so it's... I prefer traps that hit the entire party, but it's okay. We'll work with it. Okay, Alchemist. I can actually use the Alchemist now. Not a lot. Oh, actually, no. I have a lot of blood. Let's do that. So the Alchemist, you can transmute one of your resources to another. So in this case, I'm going to transmute some blood into tears. 60. I can do one more. So now we're almost even on that. And then I'm actually going to transmute both some blood and tears into money. I'll do one more. That should be good enough. So we don't have a whole bunch of resources now, but that's okay. Having a little bit of everything is better than having a lot of one and not much of anything else. Okay, now here comes the question. Do I want to do a siege right before a dungeon? Because that means that one or potentially one or two of my my traps will be out of commission for a while. But I do get some good rewards for it. I'm gonna take the risk here and do this. Does it say how long it's gonna be out? Oh, it does. 8 weeks. That's actually terrible because that's two rounds. So I can rent out my Rallying Horn and get 100 gold. I can rent out my two level 2 things for 336 gold. Or I can rent out the Bone Catapult and the Flying Dagger for 299 gold. This is not super great. I wish I could back out of this now, but I can't. So I guess I'll just do the Rallying Horn one, I think, just because I don't want to lose my level 2 traps, and I don't want to lose either of these traps right now. So it's not a lot of money. It's really not a lot of money. It's not worth it at all, but I get the money. But that's okay.
Stronger heroes are coming from faraway lands. In order to better combat this threat, we have increased the size of our dungeons.
Okay. Well, we have the option of a champion fight, which I probably shouldn't do, but I'm probably going to anyway, just for the hell of it. So let's see here. What creatures should I bring back? A lot of them, it looks like. Okay. Let's bring the orc back for the front. Let's bring Gargoyle for the back, maybe? Let's see. I don't know. This is probably not going to be a super fantastic run, but I guess we'll just run with it and see what happens. Maybe I should switch someone out for the ghost. Flame Eater. I don't really think I need to take Flame Eater out, but I might, just to get their motivation back. Same with Skeleton Soldier. Let's take out Flame Eater and bring Ghost back in here. Yeah, I think that'll work. I probably should take Skeleton Soldier out, but I really want to have an option for a secondary tank if I really need it. Goblin Drummer I should also... Okay, let's leave Goblin Drummer. Okay, let's do a champion run. I might actually die here. Like, my character might die, not just all my monsters. My monsters are all definitely going to die here, because they're not high enough level. Okay. So we have the Dwarf, who I don't think I've seen before. Okay, so he does air damage to the front and applies vulnerability to himself. Okay. From 3 stacks of vulnerable... This is new to me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read this on while I'm doing this. Attack deals 50% area damage and applies air... Wow. Okay. And then his passive removes 2 stacks of vulnerability when he is attacked. Okay. So I guess what happens is we just have to beat the crap out of this guy as quickly as possible to get rid of as many stacks of his vulnerability as possible. Oh, I see. He gains 5 stacks of vulnerability. Okay. So we basically have to focus this guy down as quickly as possible. Interesting. And let's see what else we have. We have an Exile who does all damage to the back. And 50% of maximum morale back. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going for kills here, I think. And an Apprentice, of course. Okay. Interesting. I've never seen that class before. It's okay. So I'm going to try to focus this guy down as quickly as I possibly can. So let's go with Poison Dart to start. And there's actually, you can see the addition to the dungeon right here. We'll show what that does later, obviously. Okay, so we have a whole lot of air damage to deal with, and air and fire damage to the front. Who can deal with that? Anybody? Anybody? Not really, no. Wow, okay, Orc is terrible for this. Am I going to put the Dark Magus in the front? That would be ridiculous. Why would I do that? That's awful. Goblin. Oh, God, this is really awful. I don't have a good solution for this. Yikes. I guess we're doing Skeleton Soldier in front just to tank a hit and then probably die. Dark Magus. Do I want to do Dark Magus? I don't know if I do. We're probably going to be going for kills here. I need someone else who can tank some air damage in the back row, so possibly Skeleton Archer? Probably going to be Skeleton Archer in the back. Okay. And somebody who can just hit a bunch of... Well, I guess we'll just do Dog. Okay. I didn't look at their speeds either. Dwarf is 35 speed, so that's good. 65, 85. Okay. So... this is not super great, but we'll just have to run with it. Okay, now I just have to decide if I want to do... Let's do Circular Saw, just because that'll hit everybody. It does the same amount of physical damage, but it hits everybody instead of just the front row. I think it's probably better to do that. Oh crap, he has really high physical resist. I should have looked at his... Oh wow, he has... Okay. His resistances are through the roof. This is going to go horribly badly. I did not realize how good his resistance... I mean, it has to be, because he's got a weird gimmick to him, but that's interesting. Okay. Alright. Air damage is air, air, and fire. Okay, so can you deal with... No, you're... Oh, you're... Okay, we're putting Boarman in front. What do we want to do here? I don't know if I want to do Goblin Drummer. He could lower air resistance, which is good. And then I could use Gargoyle as well. But neither of them have very good... Oh wait, air resist, isn't it? Oh, a lot of these creatures have good air resist, huh? I could do... Actually, that would probably be a really good option, is to use Gargoyle and Goblin Drummer, or Gargoyle and... or maybe Ghost and Goblin? Just be thematic like with the video game? I don't know what to do here. They're all level 1. They should level them up before. They're probably all going to die anyway. I guess we'll go... Man, I don't know what to do here. This is a tough call. What's his air resist? Probably really high, 35. Okay. Let's do Goblin Drummer for sure. Then I just have to decide if I want to do Gargoyle or Ghost. I don't know which one to do. I think we're going to go Gargoyle just because he can hit the entire party, or he can also hit just the dwarf to weaken him up. Let's try it. I have a strong inclination that I am going to probably lose this fight. Okay, so he does that at the beginning of every turn, apparently. No, he doesn't. Never mind. Okay. So, what are we going to do here? Let's just hit everybody, I think. Let's hit everybody. Just to try and do some damage to everyone. Okay, good. You didn't die yet, but you probably will soon, I'm sure. Unfortunately. Okay, I'm just going to do AoE attacks for everybody, just to try and do as much damage to everyone as I can. And here he goes. Nope, never mind. Wrong character. Alright, good job, Skeleton Archer. Survived that, thankfully. So, okay, that's not so great. Okay, so now I have to... Let's just do Howl again, because I just like being able to hit everybody here. Okay, Dog's gonna probably both gonna die here, actually, because of the fire. Never mind. Okay, good. Let's do the Toxic Volley, get everyone there. Okay. That went okay. Because at least those... Well, the Apprentice is almost gone. It's something. Oh, I didn't even notice that the dog was still alive. Whoops. I'm bad at this game. Okay. So now I have to decide what I want to do here. Do I want to go for the Burning Whip? Because he has... he still has 4 stacks of vulnerable on him? How? How do you still have 4? Oh, whatever. Alright, let's go for this. This should probably lower him to 2. Okay. And then that. We're doing a little bit. We're chipping him away. It's something. Okay. Let's see. What do we have? She is very... so close to gone. Okay, so let's see. What do we want to do here? Stalactite falls. That's 30 physical damage and applies freeze. That's good. That would actually kill her off. That would be really nice to do early. Snowballs hits the area. 20 ice damage and applies... trap damage from traps increased by 100%. There are no traps left in the dungeon, so that's kind of useless. Blizzard, 10 ice damage and applies slow. I like that, but also I wouldn't get rid of the apprentice. I think I want to get rid of her, so let's do that. Okay. That might have been a bit short-sighted, but at least I got rid of one of them. So, wow, he has a lot of debuffs on him. Probably going to keep it that way, too. Let's lower their air resist, so I can at least do something. Do a little bit of damage. And sharp horns... yeah. Okay. Gargoyle... Alright, he survived. Good job. So many debuffs. So many debuffs and AoEs on this guy. It's actually kind of ridiculous. But we got him! Good job, everybody. We took down the guy. Okay, let's do the war drums. Why not? Okay, and let's just keep going. All right. Cool. That doing the dots really worked a lot better than I thought it would. Okay, so what do we have here for choices? We have a champion, or like a mini-boss character. This is the Infernal Guardian, who, as far as I know, is the only creature that can actually do damage specifically to a center target. So it's 60 fire damage and applies some fire weakness. An attack ricochets once to another random hero if the target's fire is negative. Okay, makes sense. Or we have... the hell is that? Mouth Shutter. Alright. Minus 20 morale and applies silence. Can't use hero skills. Interesting. Or we have the Crystal Skull. Maybe that's what that archaeologist was coming by for earlier. 25% chance that monsters killed come back to life as skeleton warriors. Oh man. I'm torn between the trap and the boss, the mini boss, Infernal Guardian. He has a lot of HP. Like a lot of HP. Okay. Let's, sure. Let's take him. Although I really like this silence. You know, I gotta take the trap. I have to take the trap. It seems like such a cool trap. Okay. So, we killed the champion. Feel pretty good about that. And everyone's injured, unfortunately. But we're gonna fix that next time. And hopefully we won't have to deal with champions for a little while because our team is pretty beat up. But we made it through. I didn't look to see how much money we got. But hey, we got like 550 gold. Maybe we can train some characters up. Hopefully. We'll see. But until then, that's going to happen next time. Thank you all for watching. And I will talk to you all next time.